All right. Since we are live, let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early. Smash the like button as you come on in. I say smash the like button as you come on in. We're going to talk a little boxing in the AM. Share the video and spread the word to the ends of the earth. 78 Sports TV is live, you dig? All right. Apologize for my tardiness. Had to make sure I got my workout in. No excuses. Got to do what you got to do. Let me scroll up. See what we got in the building thus far in the AM. Let's see here. All right. The homie Jalen Hudson in the building. Gabe Moore. My brother Joe Thompson coming through standing on LDBC business, you dig? Representing that old Hillside Bourbon Company. Make sure you go get you a bottle. Yes, indeed. Avery Vice is in the building. The Dirt Gang boss. We got let me see here. Sister Shaquilla Fields is in the building. Salute to the sister. Ratchet says 91 in the building. 88 Sports Talk, what's happening with it? Joseph Brown, Sniper is in the building. Escobar, the homie Escobar, what it do? Mr. Brave, Cypress Hill, what it do? Salute. Rodney Keno, Jay West. Let me see here. I can't see who it is. Who's that? Jay McCall? Can't see. Let me see here. Bush Baby Boxing. Beast Cheney. Man, I wish they just go back to everybody's original names. Lord have mercy, YouTube always doing the most, man. I got used to everybody's name. Now I gotta get used to these new names, man. Tamir Ali, Deacon Dollars, whatever, man. The homie Stormy B, man, is in the building. Stephen L. Mizak, Vincent Williams, Keon True Story, what's happening with it? Ali Dago, salute to the homie Dago in the building. Aladdin Saddam, Kevin Dunbar, Rod Neal. Let me see here. We got HC Boxing in the building. DOG 215. Donnell Miller. What's that? Andrew Gray. We got AJ from Wick City. The homie Stormy, main page. G Code Wody in the building. Let me see here. What's up, Schoolboy's in the building? What to do, Schoolboy? Mr. Richard Garcia. We got Stephen. Let me see here. Fool Lab Earthman is in the building. Brother Act Reach in here. NBA D Nice. TJ Boxing Sports. What to do? Joseph Jackson. Anthony Bowden. Salute to everybody in the building. Y'all get the lights all the way up. Appreciate y'all being in here. Man, have y'all seen all this mess they doing to Terence Crawford, man? So we all know yesterday Terence Crawford came out, and after being stripped by the WBC, Terence Crawford came out and just let them have it. Basically said, "To hell with y'all. Like, who cares? Like, forget your belt. Like, I tried to give y'all some money, but you think you're supposed to get more than all the other sanctioning bodies because you think you got a special belt." And he's like, "No, you don't. The real belt is the ring belt." So, and I understand what Crawford is saying. He said, "Look, I am the undisputed champion in the weight class. Everybody knows that. I don't need to pay you some astronomical amount of money for the right to walk out with your belt when everybody acknowledges that I am the guy. I have the ring belt. We're taking this back old school to who is the actual champion. So now that I've established that I am the champion, I can take any belt and legitimize that one belt because everybody knows they have to beat me to be the champion." That is what Terence Crawford has done. Shout out to Coach Hudson. I see you in the building, Coach. My brother Showtime up in here. What's happening with it? Robert Singleton. Salute to everybody here. DJ Zion Love, what they do. So, Aaron Butler. Salute to everybody in the building. Village Brother. So, Crawford is doing the right thing. He's taking the power away from these crooked sanctioning bodies that's trying to milk fighters. And then they bringing up his money. They talking about, oh, he made $50 million. Mauricio Suleiman brought up 50. He made 50. You had nothing to do with Crawford making $50 million. Show us the paperwork of Canelo. Show us all the receipts of Canelo Alvarez paying his sanctioning fees, and let's see how the percentages match up, Mauricio. Now you got Eddie Hearn out here hating on Crawford. You got Oscar De La Hoya, of all people. You got Oscar De La Hoya coming out here talking about Crawford as being ungrateful. Oh, you made $50 million. Oh, you're acting like the only belt that matters is the ring belt. Oh, you're a spokesperson for Turkey. First of all, don't try to clown Terence Crawford for taking Turkey money when you sold Ring Magazine to Turkey, Oscar. You sold the entire Ring Magazine to Turkey Al Sheikh. All of y'all sold to Turkey. So don't try to come here now because some brothers making some money. Don't everybody up in the frenzy now crying about Turkey. Oh, Turkey. You know why you're mad? Because you can't manipulate and take advantage of these fighters no more. Your hustle is over with. Somebody came in the game with a better hustle, right? So Turkey might end up later on being a piece of crap. But right now, people are eating. You're mad because other people, because your hustle don't seem as appealing no more. See? You came into you used to walking into the club, right? With your herringbone chain, right? And your finger waves. Yeah, you used to walking into the club with your finger waves and your herringbone chain, you know what I'm saying? Looking like a pimp from 1989. But now it's some different boys on the block, you know what I'm saying? You know, they coming in with Cuban links, diamonds shining everywhere, and now you intimidated. So now you want to say some, oh man, this club is trash. Ain't nothing in here but gold diggers. But you was fine with gold diggers when you was the only one with gold. Now when people got gold and diamonds, now you want to be on something else. Shut up, Oscar. Vincent Williams is in the super chat with that 5-piece. Much love and much appreciation, family. Thank you, sir. He said, salute, General. He said, F all the Haney haters, F all the Bud haters, and Terence, F all you monkeys. He says, had to get that off. Salute to the mighty. LDBC. Salute to the homie. Vincent Williams. Yes, sir, brother. Let him have it. King Shaka say 78 on my YouTube. You the most watched. He says, I enjoyed the show even while I teach the kids. Hey, man, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. Yeah, YouTube, they showed everybody their recaps and stuff like that. My most watched stuff was LDBC content and some health channels. You know what I'm saying? Health channels and stuff like that, man. And NBA stuff, you know. Yeah, NBA channels, health channels, and LDBC content. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in the building. Anthony Bolton is in the super chat with that 5-piece. Much love and much appreciation. He says, salute. 70, I just dealt with a man with mental health issues at the gym. He kept on singing Frank Sinatra's I Did It My Way. So these niggas wild. Nah, they ain't nothing, man. You want to hear something diabolical? At the gym today, it was this dude, right? Now I'm like, man, I only got an hour. But you know what I'm saying? What I'm trying to do, it ain't only going to take like 45 minutes. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm like, I'm just going to go ahead and knock this out real quick so I can get back to my show. So when I'm leaving, it's this dude. I don't know if he got mental health issues or he just a weirdo, or I don't know if he's zesty. I don't know what his issue is. But it's this dude, right? As I'm leaving out, I'm done with my workout. And he getting off of the stair climber or whatever. So he getting off of that, and he looked, and he like drenched in sweat, and this dude lift his arm up and sniff, and he was like, "Dang, hey bro." I turned around, I'm like, huh? He was like, "Hey, bro, am I musty?" I just kept walking. I'm like, "Bro, shut up, man. Am I musty? You in the gym, you sweating? What you want me to smell you? What is that? A pass or something? Is that like a new way of making a pass at a nigga or something? What is that?" How you gonna ask me, are you musty? Like, shut up, dude. Get away from me. I just ignored him. I kept walking. I ain't had nothing to say. Weirdo. Straight weirdo. Showtime. What they do, bro? Appreciate the love and the super chat with that 5-piece. Much love, much appreciation, family. Says salute 78. Bud exposing the racists. That's why they mad. Facts. Facts, bro. Yeah. They trying to shake him down. I'm gonna tell you something. And a lot of people ain't gonna like what I gotta say. And like I said, I'm not sold completely on Turkey. I'm not saying that Turkey is the best thing ever and everybody needs to bow down and worship Turkey. What I'm saying is this. It's very clear. All of these dudes had a hustle. All these promoters. They took advantage of fighters. They tried to force fighters to fight for less money, and then they get the lion's share of the money and stuff like that for a long time. Turkey's coming in. He playing big bank, take little bank, and Turkey Al Sheikh is paying these guys. Look, Devin Haney making like $15 million a fight, bro. Terence Crawford just made $50 million. Well, according to them, we don't know what Bud really made because Bud has never confirmed it. But according to Oscar De La Hoya, according to WBC, right, Bud made $50 million. Right now, none of them guys would have paid Bud that kind of money. None of them. None of those promoters would have paid Devin Haney that kind of money. None of them. And this is what they're mad about. All right. They want to be able to tell you somebody's a star and use propaganda to do so without any facts. Let me prove it to you. I told y'all a long time ago, right? Ryan Garcia is not a superstar. He's popular, but a superstar can translate his popularity into dollars, into butts in the seats, into pay-per-view buys. Period. I don't care how many Instagram followers you got, bro. If you're not selling out arenas, if you're not packing those arenas, if they're not raising the price and making a record-breaking gates, you're not a superstar like that in the sport of boxing. You're not. Okay? And they told you that Ryan Garcia was a superstar simply because they liked the way he looks and what they wanted him to be. But if you look at Ryan Garcia's gates, none. Until he fought Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia didn't sell nothing. Where's his pay-per-views? Nothing. Outside of Tank Davis. What's the gate numbers? Where are they? This is ridiculous. But people go for this lie because the boxing media, the promoters talk to the members of the media that they own and say, hey, the narrative is Ryan Garcia is a superstar. Everybody starts saying, Ryan Garcia, he's A-side. He's super. How? Based off of what? Based off of what, ladies and gentlemen? So they make you believe that. You hear it enough to where it's like this. If you tell a lie long enough, you can almost make it happen. It's like magic, right? I don't want to get too deep into that. It's like casting a spell, okay? If you keep telling a lie long enough, saying something, you can make it happen. You can make it come true. Kind of like what they doing to my boy Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis got to leave. He got to leave the Bucks. Bucks got to trade Giannis. They've been saying it for 10 years. Every day, every year for 10 years. So now if it happens, it ain't because they made it happen. You understand? They forced it to happen. If I tell my girl, you cheating on me, every time she come on, you cheating? Yeah, I know you cheating. You cheating. Yes, you is. You cheating. Where was you at then? Why you didn't answer your phone when I first called you? Why you had to call me back? You cheating. And I do that every single day. You know what's going to happen? She going to go suck a dick. That's what's going to happen. Anybody. She going to go suck one. Absolutely. And let's get back to it now, to boxing. Gennady Golovkin is being going into the Boxing Hall of Fame, right? Good fighter, right? We ain't gonna hate and act like he ain't a good fighter. For the Hall of Famer, hey, that's up to you. But I'll say this. Gennady Golovkin was never a superstar. Never. He was never a superstar. He wasn't. Gennady Golovkin was a good fighter. He was a star. Superstar? No. Where are Gennady Golovkin's record-breaking gates? Is Gennady Golovkin even in the top 10 with gates? I mean, the only time Golovkin ever sold anything is when he fought Canelo Alvarez. And he begged Canelo to fight him 3 times just so he could get he stole his whole legacy, his whole popularity off of riding the D of Canelo. All Gennady Golovkin did, for the most part, was knock out a bunch of chumps, for the most part. Not every, he fought some good fighters, but he knocked out a bunch of chumps. The media and HBO told y'all he was a superstar. Meanwhile, he never actually did anything besides fight Canelo to be called a superstar. Nothing. All he did was fight Canelo. And DAZN gave the man $100 million off of Canelo's back. $100 million. For what? A black fighter would never get no mess like that without having to prove that he's a star. Golovkin did nothing, but he used his Canelo fights as a bargaining chip to get $100 million. And then after he got the money, he threw the Mexican fan base under the bus. His whole time building up, Gennady Golovkin said, oh, Mexican style. Oh, I'm Mexican style. I'm Mexican style. The Mexican fans embraced him. And then as soon as he got his $100 million, he fired Abel Sanchez, his Mexican trainer. And you ain't never heard the man say Mexican style again. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Gennady Golovkin is a con man. That's what he is. He used the Mexican fan base. I know y'all don't want to admit it. Yeah, $100 million in stock in the company, Mr. Mott. Let me read these super chats so I don't forget. Let's see here. AJ from Wick City, my brother in the super chat, the 2-piece, appreciate the love. Said WBC, we be bull shit the champs. Absolutely. My brother Drew Titan LLC is in the building with the 5-piece. Salute, Drew. Appreciate the love. He says after the Tank fight, Ryan fought Durate in Houston, and half the arena was closed, and this wasn't on pay-per-view. He went backwards. Absolutely. Ryan is not a superstar. I saw it in New York when he fought Devin, right? But they try to act like the fight didn't sell because of Devin or something. Like, what are you talking about? Oscar De La Hoya running around, oh, Devin, no one, you don't sell. No one wants to see you. Wait, I thought Ryan was a star. Because if Ryan's a star, the crowd going to be packed. I ain't never seen a Floyd Mayweather arena empty. Never. Because Floyd was an actual superstar. Never seen it. Never seen a Mike Tyson arena empty. Right? So why is Ryan fighting in arenas that's not completely sold out if he's a superstar? Brother Showtime in that super chat with the 2-piece, appreciate the love. He said Tank versus Ryan, pay-per-view numbers manufactured for real 78. Well, I know they manufactured, but I don't even want to get into that argument with Tank fans. It sold enough. You know what I'm saying? It definitely sold. But as far as how much it sold was I heard from, a very reliable source that Golden Boy and PBC put dubs on that. But it definitely sold good though. But they put dubs on it by a few 100,000 to so it can sound even better. You know what I'm saying? And I heard that from somebody who know what they're talking about. The brother Act reaching that super chat, the 2-piece, appreciate the love. It said big drama show. Facts. Yeah. Good luck in the big drama show. He conned the Mexican fans and left. Once he got his bread, he was out of there. You know what I'm saying? He was out of there. So now, look at this. See, that's why I didn't want to talk about the Tank them numbers, because I don't even care. I don't even want to talk about it because Tank fans gonna get all mad. These dudes sit on YouTube all day hating on Devin Haney for no apparent reason. As soon as you say something about the woman beater, hit everybody up in arms. Man, y'all hating on man, shut up, bro. Can't even mention this chump, but y'all go on these channels every day hating on Devin Haney, hating on his father. You know what I'm saying? Hating on everybody else, but you're hating on Lamont Roach. Y'all gonna be rooting for Lamont Roach to get beat up this weekend. Look at him. Look at Big Timer. He coming in here hating. Y'all, somebody slap Big Timer in the head with a wrench. Slap Big Timer in the head with a wrench. He came in here with a Tank D in his mouth. He can't even talk. He gagging. Look at him, he gagging. He can't get it out. That man came in here gagging. Chunk, you can't talk with your mouth full, Chunk. Relax. Your face smell like taint, homie. Your face smell like taint. Man, come in here. Look, we in here talking about boxing. The only thing he heard was Gennady he heard nothing about Gennady Golovkin. He heard nothing about. All he heard was Tank name. Hey man, I'm hey man. Get up out of here. This is how I end up cooking Tank every time. Minding my own business. You mention Tank name in passing. His little dusty dudes be in the chat. Yeah, Tank. Man, walk around here with his shirt smelling like Tank. He walk home, his girl say, "What's that smell on your shirt?" Oh, I don't know. That don't smell right. What's that smell? Where you been at? Oh, I had went by Tank house. I was helping to move something. Yeah, King of Kings. Dude sat back and literally waited to hear Tank name and then just started talking crazy. I told you that's how I end up cooking this dude every time. But anyway, so another guy. I talked about Golovkin. I talked about Ryan Garcia. Another manufactured superstar, right, is Vasyl Lomachenko. Excellent fighter. Superstar? No. A superstar is a guy, like I told y'all, who sells out arenas, sells pay-per-views. That's a superstar. Vasyl Lomachenko is an excellent fighter, not a superstar. But HBO, Top Rank, the media tried to, they act like Lomachenko was the A side of everybody. He like, no, bro, he ain't did nothing. He's not a this is business, right? We're talking about business. Yes, he's an excellent fighter. But you don't get superstar status based off of you being an excellent fighter. If that's the case, then there's plenty of people throughout boxing history that should have been superstars. Vasyl Lomachenko was pushed by HBO and Top Rank and the boxing media as a superstar. Meanwhile, you can't find any gate numbers he was breaking. You can't find any pay-per-view numbers he was breaking. Never. But the monkeys that come on YouTube quick to tell you Devin ain't sold this and Terence Crawford ain't sold that and this one ain't sold this and that, right? They quick to tell you what some brother ain't did, right? But they ignore guys like Lomachenko. Another one, Sergey Kovalev, probably the most egregious hype job of all time. Yes, Sergey Kovalev was a knockout artist and he was a good fighter. We understand that. But Sergey Kovalev, for one, was a woman beater, one of the most disgusting individuals the world has ever seen in the sport of boxing. Sergey Kovalev. The man beat up a woman and her dog and was allowed to stay in this country and keep making money. You understand? Now, Sergey Kovalev, HBO told you, was a superstar. Once again, show me where Sergey Kovalev is selling out arenas. Show me where Sergey Kovalev is selling these major pay-per-views. Where? Is he even in the top 20, top 30, top 50 of pay-per-views of all time? What are you talking about? It's all cap, ladies and gentlemen. It's cap. Yeah, and he's a racist. Exactly. Sheldon. All right. Who else? Who else did they hype up as a superstar? And this is why HBO failed. HBO failed for there's a variety of reasons, but one of the main ones was they were so desperate for a great white hope. And I mean this. This is not me, what they say, race baiting or whatever they say. HBO was literally looking for a great white hope. Literally. I remember it got so bad that Jim Lampley came out with the Gotti list. He was so angry at the black fighters on the pound for pound list. He came out with the Gotti list. And as a list to say, these guys are my pound for pound guys of excitement. The Gotti list is about excitement. So they changed the rules of pound for pound because you can't mess with us. So let's change the rules and create a new list of excitement. The Gotti, Arturo Gotti, with all due respect, RIP, was a bum. He's a bum. No disrespect. I'm sorry. He was very exciting, for sure. Him and Mickey Ward, some very good, exciting fights to watch. If you want to watch some good fights, watch that, man. But he was a bum. And you're gonna honor a list after him, the more exciting, the Gotti list. Okay, cool. So, all right, so it's the Gotti list, and you got Kovalev on the list. You got Triple G on the list. Man, please, bro. Yeah, David Lemieux. There you go. David Lemieux. They hyped up David Lemieux like he was, man, come on, fam. They hyped up the David Lemieux versus Golovkin fight as a rock'em sock'em robot war. It's going to be a bloodbath. It's going to be one of the greatest wars you ever seen. They was hyping it up to be Hagler Hearns. It's going to be, man, somebody finna go to sleep. This finna be a knocked out, woo, right? Then, when the fight happened, it's a boxing match. An actual technical boxing match. You know why? Because when you get two lions together, they both understand they are capable. Either one is capable of offing the other. So they're very careful. They're very careful. And that's what boxing is. It's about being a technician. Not going in there to please Jim Lampley and Larry Merchant and Rock'em Sock'em Robot. No. Triple G went up in there against David Lemieux and worked his jab. He said, I'm not going to get knocked out for y'all. He conned y'all. He went in there and worked that jab. And it was a good boxing match to me. But a lot of people was let down that it wasn't the Rock'em Sock'em Robot they wanted. But you know what? Did nobody criticize him the next day? It wasn't nobody on YouTube wearing taco hats, bucking their eyes, talking about, oh, this is trash. This is a horrible fight. Man, later for the finessing. Man, later for all this. Man, boxing need to do that. You wasn't nobody doing that. Ninjas was on their best behavior behind David Lemieux and Gennady Golovkin having them a good, clean boxing match. But after everybody picked Brian Norman to beat Devin Haney, everybody tried to jump on the new wave. You understand? Everybody. Devin Haney's the underdog against Brian Norman, the young bull now. Devin ain't never fought no young killer like this. Devin ain't never fought no prime black fighter. Devin ain't never fought this, and he ain't never done that. Oh, he ain't got it no more. You know, he's afraid to engage. Man, he can't stop the left hook. Osterine ain't had nothing to do with nothing, man. Devin go in there and put down a demo. He go in there and put down a demo. Instead of everybody saying, man, that was a master class, man. Congratulations to Dev, man. He was an underdog. He proved everybody wrong, man. That's what's up. Instead, you got people who picked Devin to get knocked out, now mad that he won and hating on Devin Haney fans. Like, we shouldn't be happy. We shouldn't be talking crazy. Oh, we're going to talk crazy. And we're going to keep talking crazy for the rest of my life. I'm going to talk crazy to you chumps. You hear me? I'm going to talk crazy to you chumps every day for the rest of my life. Because you should have kept your mouth shut. How you going to come out here and tell me the young homie going to get knocked out? And you know for a fact he going to get knocked out. Oh, y'all go wait till, man, it's going to be a whole lot of LDBC members crying come Sunday morning. When Brian Norman knock out that. Then when we win, we ain't supposed to be able to talk crazy. Now all y'all on y'all pages crying and whining. Nobody's mad. No, yes, you is. You big mad, sucker. You're big mad. And I love it. I'm glad you're mad. And I'm going to make you mad every day. I'm going to have you. I hope you can't sleep at night when you're mad. Hold on. Brother said he sent the cash app. CJ Robinson in the cash app. Appreciate the love, fam. He says, am I wrong to think all Russians are racist? Well, I'm not going to say all Russians are racist. But a lot of them is. But you know what I'm saying? You know, I got different views on that kind of stuff anyway, man. I don't really get mad at people if they think that they people is the best. I don't, you know what I'm saying? If a Russian believes that Russians are the best race ever to exist, I'm really not mad at that. If a Mexican think Mexicans are the greatest ever, I'm really not mad at that. If a black woman believe that black folks is the best, how could I ever be mad at that? The only time it becomes an issue is when you take that thought process and try to discriminate against somebody else. when you say you can't do this, I'm not letting you in this store because you're not me type of energy. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. I don't care. I got other stuff to worry about. Like how Devin Haney is the champ. That's what I'll be worried about. And making these suckers mad. They be so mad. They be just, now they crying. They acting like, now they playing the victim like we came messing with them. Ain't this crazy? You see, this is what they always do. How long have I told y'all this is what they do? I said, look, the reason why I don't respond to haters is because it's a trap. They take shots, they take shots, they take shots. They beg for your attention, beg for your attention, beg for your attention. When you finally say, you know what, let me say something to do. When you give them what they're putting out, then immediately they play the victim. People sneak this in me. People, what? Bro, you shut your stupid ass up, bitch ass nigga. People sneak this in me. You been talking crazy for years. Weird ass. And I can't stand these little crybaby girls, man. Catholic school going, dude, you sneak this in me. You messing with me. What? We've been over here minding our business, supporting our fighters. Crybabies. I apologize for cussing, y'all. I got worked up now. CJ Robinson back in the Cash App. What did he do? He said, we watched Dev fight 5 times. Pure master class in boxing. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, Showtime. That's what I don't understand. I don't understand how you can sneak diss people. Make a video sneak dissing. You making it obvious that you talking about me. You making it obvious you talking about my brand, the mighty LDBC. You want me to know. So then when I give you the energy you looking for, I do what you doing to me, then you cry and play the victim, bro. That's some zesty, bro. I'm not saying nothing else to these dudes. Don't ask me to say nothing else to these chumps because they some marks. They ain't on my level, and then I'm not. Don't ask me. Don't even tell me. Hey, such and such said this. I don't want to hear nothing because they suckers. They busters. Every last one of them, crybabies. How you gonna throw a rock at somebody, and then when I pick up a brick and slap the shit out of you, now I'm wrong? This is crazy. What is this? You messing with me? We over here mind our business. Oh, the LDBC this, the Haney fans that. People who call Bill Haney Trill Bill. Well, I'm the one who invented that name. So you weren't talking to me though. So what if you're talking to BFTB? Whoever you're talking to the LDBC. So if you're talking to my brother, I got a right to respond. If you're talking to Trill Will, I got a right to respond. If you're talking to Mr. Shelton, I got a right to respond because we family, busters. You understand? Y'all don't understand that because y'all don't do nothing. You talk to all these busters in your chat, you ain't never even met these people. You ain't never even hung out with them, ain't never shook their hand. Shut up. This is ridiculous. My brother Drew Titan LLC is in the super chat with that 10-piece. Much love and much appreciation, fam. He said, this guy, gangster, his real name is Clarence. And Clarence parents had a real good marriage. Eminem voice from 8 Mile. Absolutely, man. He said Catholic school, but Devin grew up soft. Bro, I try to tell y'all, bro, they can get that stuff off with them weirdos who like them. But you can't fake gangsterism with no street dude. You can't, and that's why they don't do that. You know what I'm saying? They don't do that. They can't do that with me. You know what I mean? They can play, but I know, bro, I can smell it on you. See, when you ignorant, you can smell ignorant on other people. Like, I ain't even finna mess with dude because see, we gonna get to talking crazy, and he's an idiot. He's one of the people who ain't got nothing to lose. He'll crash out. He'll do something dumb. So I ain't even finna mess with dude. See, a street dude got enough sense to know that. If I'm not willing to take it there, I'm finna just leave it alone. But I'll be damned if a square, somebody who a good clean cut square dude, and that's good. That's what you're supposed to be. A good clean cut square dude right? All square mean you are not a crook, right? A good, clean-cut square dude ain't finna talk to me like he's some type of gangster, because it's the internet. Because you know what's going to happen. You don't go nowhere. You ain't finna go nowhere. You stay in the house. It's easy to talk crazy in the living room. That's the easiest thing in the world to do. Go to New York City to one of them fights. Go to Vegas to one of them fights, and then keep the same energy and see what happens. See? That's why I don't talk crazy to people. Because I be outside. I go places. And I don't want no smoke. No unnecessary smoke. I survived the streets. I survived all the nonsense. So I'd be damned if I lose my life over some boxing. So I watch my mouth and I don't go messing with people. And I think a lot of y'all need to do the same thing. The real Sheldon, my brother, the super chat with the 2-piece, appreciate the love. He says, some dudes take their wives' last names. Man, these dudes out here doing all kind of stuff, man. They diabolical. They doing all kind of stuff, Sheldon. That's right, King G. The box side is my brother. He said, boss ain't got balls fist no more. These is facts, bro. If it's that serious, you know what I'm saying, things can happen. But it ain't finna be me doing nothing. I got too much to do, too much to lose, too much to live for. Nobody got time for all that nonsense. But anyway, back to the boxing. Triple G, scam artist. What's able to say comedy blood pressure? Yeah, for sure. That's what I'm doing now. That's why I said I'm get back to boxing. I'm already worked up. I just came from this gym, and I got too much juices, testosterone pumping right now. Okay, now Triple G, scam artist, right? Not a superstar. Ryan Garcia, scam artist, not a superstar. Kovalev, Loma, what's the boy name? Lomachenko, not a superstar. Hold on, let me get some water, y'all. Where's my water? Lord have mercy. 1 second, y'all. I got the burpsies. All right, there we go. My bad, y'all. I forgot your super chat. Let me see, Abel. Let me go back up here. Let me go back up, y'all. Hey, where Abel super chat? I don't see it. Here we go. Abel, in the super chat, that 5-piece, appreciate the love. He says, Antonio Tarver is in too. He says, can't wait to hear about this. Yeah, Antonio Tarver, you know, I'll talk about him another day. I'll talk about him on a different show. His Hall of Fame status. Black licorice. Black jelly bean. Man, I gotta calm down. Lord have mercy. I feel like I got I need to have me a shot of testosterone or something. Some caffeine or something. Some juice. I had some of that ostarine. Bush Baby Boxing in the building. That super chapter 2-piece. Appreciate the love. It says, I'm surprised ICE ain't deported Kovalev yet. Man, Kovalev should have never been able to come back in America after what he did to that dog. After what he did to that dog, forget about it. He said that's that straight drop. Yeah, that's probably what it is. He said the general on the snack. No, it ain't that, man. But yeah, it was a shame what he did to that dog. Yeah, he should have never been allowed back into the country after that. Y'all get the lights all the way up, ladies and gents. But yeah, so Terence Crawford is under attack, and they mad, bro. They mad because Turkey is paying these guys. He's paying these guys, and Turkey has said some things that are very controversial that I know for a fact Oscar De La Hoya don't like. I know for a fact Eddie Hearn don't like. I know for a fact Bob Arum don't like, and y'all know what I'm talking about. Turkey Al Sheikh said what? What did he say? He said boxing is at its best when what? What Turkey say? I ain't gotta say it. He said boxing is at its best when what? Let me see if somebody in the chat got it. What's up, Shade Girl? Ain't nobody said it yet. He said boxing is at its best when the black man's on top of the heavyweight division. That's what he said. He said boxing is at its best when black man's on top of the heavyweight division. Now, people didn't like that. A lot of people got mad when he said that. Okay? But that tells you the thinking of Turkey Al Sheikh. And like I said, just because I like what he's doing, I'm not saying that he always gonna be the great. You gotta be careful because people act like, oh, you supported Turkey, and now we found out Turkey got black slaves or some old crazy mess. You know how people is, man. People they try to act like because you support this, that you gotta support that. And it's nonsense. But that's the game people play on the internet now. The gotcha game. You know what I'm saying? So he's not perfect, but he's what we got. You know what I'm saying? He's what we got. And right now, I like what he's doing. He's making the fights that I want to see, and he's paying these brothers. And I know a lot of these promoters like Eddie Hearn don't want that. And this is why I don't understand about Jerron Boots Ennis. You know what I'm saying? Now, Eddie is a good promoter, right? He knows how to promote and how to talk you up and all that kind of stuff. But Eddie will talk you out. In my opinion, Eddie will talk you out of good fights if he thinks you could lose the fight or if he can't make enough money from you. You know what I'm saying? And Jerron Ennis, with being with Eddie, I heard that they ordered the fight with Boots and Virgil Ortiz. I heard they ordered it. That's a good scrap. So hopefully that fight takes place next. I hope it does because that's a good one. I think Jerron Boots is going to win, but I don't know. That's a pick 'em. You know what I mean? But I think it's like a 55-45 fight. I got Boots winning 55-45, but it's close. But you never know because I had Earl beating Bud, so who knows what's gonna happen in that joint. Now the 86 is in a super chat. Appreciate the love, brother, coming through with that 10-piece. Thank you, good brother. He said, salute, General, and salute to the mighty LDBC. Yes, sir. Appreciate that. And if y'all ain't got a chance, man, make sure y'all go check out the video on my page. What is the LDBC? Go check it out, man. It's like a little collage I put together. I got so much footage I was trying to put, but I did it on my phone. It wouldn't let me save it. The file was too big. I couldn't save it, so I'm gonna have to make another one. But I got so much footage, so many people I didn't even get a chance to put in there. It's hella fire footage I got, man. Let me see here. Jimmy Diamond, what's happening with it? Jimmy Diamond. Robert Signature, what it do? So I got Boots in 10. Yeah, Boots might do it, man. Boots might stop him. Ain't no telling. Ain't no telling. One second. That's my guy texted me about Giannis. Tell you, man. I don't care. Like, look, I love Giannis, my favorite player. But if he leave, he then I mean let him go. He disloyal. Let him go. Yeah, let him. If he want, if listen, man, if somebody don't want to be here, let him go. But right now, in my opinion, Giannis has let the media infect him. They've infected him. They convinced him that he needs to leave Milwaukee to go get somewhere else. And I promise you, once he does, it's gonna be open season. You watch. Remember, I told you this. Remember, 78 told you this. If Giannis leaves Milwaukee next year, it will be open season. The media is going to destroy him. They're gonna take him and they're gonna bend him over their knee and break his back. You watch what I tell you. That's if he leaves. You watch. But yeah, that's just my boy Rob. Let me see here. Let's see. Uh, my brother Will. Will says, let me see here. He said the wild part is these haters forgot we family. Yeah, that's what they do. Cause they don't got that. They don't have what we have, bro. They don't have what we have. Yeah, we might. You know what I'm saying? There might be some stray dogs hanging around pretending like they rock with us, and then they fall off. You know what I'm saying? But everybody has that. Every group, every family has uh, the people who ain't solid, and then they end up exposing themselves, or we end up seeing what that is. That happens. You know what I'm saying? But people are. One thing I notice about the internet, bro, is that hellified people are jealous, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hellified people are jealous of what we do and what we got, bro. They is because they talk about us all the time. Anybody that we rock with, they hating on them for no apparent reason, just out of pure jealousy. Like this, the stuff I seen people doing with Wilder when Wilder got cheated by Fury in that second fight, regardless of what you think happened in that second fight. Let's say you thought Wilder just lost. The way people, because remember, when the after the fight, we didn't know nothing about the gloves at first. Nobody was saying Fury gloves. It right after the fight. If you watch my post fight video, man, I'm just like, hey man, we're gonna come back, we're gonna bounce back, we're gonna get them next time. Right? We're gonna, we took the L. We didn't know nothing about no gloves at first. And what was people doing? Immediately, you seen people turning on Wilder, who was supposed to be solid, who been rocking with him, acting like they rocking with us and rocking with him for all these years, and immediately they started hating on Deontay Wilder, talking about his flaws and what he was never this and that. He never fought nobody. Oh, he got exposed. Blah blah blah. He's like, man, where's all this stuff coming from? Right? But then, see, people forget that. That's what they started that immediately. But once we found out about the gloves, and we started looking at the replays and the still shots of the gloves from Tyson Fury, and we started looking at the little different tactics and stuff, and the Daniel Canahan connection, and all this weirdo energy that was happening. Okay, and we talk about it. Then people use that as an excuse to say that, oh, that's why I stopped messing with Wilder because no. I was here. I remember the whole thing. Y'all just turncoats, and some of y'all just can't take a L. And unfortunately, it's a lot of people like that. You know what I'm saying? They can't take a L. People will rock with you while you winning. If it profits them to be next to you, oh, you winning. They want to be next to you. You know what I'm saying? See, I know all about that. I've been the dude that walked into the club in the early 2000s with the fresh $800 Averex leather jacket on, and the diamonds and jewelry glistening, right? And the security at the club don't pat you down because they know you strapped. And you stand at the bar and everybody want to be next to you. Dudes who ain't never met before coming over, trying to act like they rock with you, trying to act like they a part of your crew so they can get some trickle down coochie, right? And I've also been the dude fresh out of jail. Ain't got $1 in my pocket, right? Ain't got $1 in my pocket. Only the real ones stayed down, right? Ain't nobody trying to stand next to you now. You ain't got nothing. And it don't benefit them to stand next to you. When I was locked up, mugs didn't want to stand next to you. You know what I'm saying? No visits, no letters, right? Then once you know what I'm saying, you get out and you get you a job and you got your steel toe boots and all that kind of stuff. Hey, man, nobody trying to stand next to you. You a working man. But boy, once you get back, you got them things again. Now here come everybody you ain't seen in years. Hey dog, hey man, you trying to hit the club tonight? Hey man, you trying? Nah, I ain't trying to do nothing, bro. I'm straight. So people are fake, and I'm used to people being fake. And that's my point, is that even with Devin, people act like they rock with Devin. They support DHP. They support, we rock with the LDBC. April 20th, after that Ryan Garcia debacle and that cheating mess Ryan did, people don't want to be associated with it. Because some people can't hold the L. They fake. They ride with you while it benefits them, if they think it's going to benefit them, or while you up. As soon as they think they got to be there to cushion your fall, as soon as the relationship between you and them requires them to help you with something, to uplift you, now it's too much work. They got to go. But as long as you can help them, as long as their association with you can help them, they rock with you. But the moment they have to cushion your fall, they out of here. And that's how busters do. That's how busters behave. You know what I mean? That's how busters behave. Let me see here. What we got? Shout out to the brother, 88 Sports Talk, in that super chat with the 5-piece. Much love, much appreciation, fam. He says Dave posted a video on his Instagram story of how Eddie talked about him when he did business with him. Versus now. There's some hate ninjas. Yeah, man. Eddie and Mark, I seen that video. But we already know what time it is with Eddie. Freeman's March is in the super chat with that 5-piece. Much love and much appreciation, good brother. He says salute to the general. Salute to you, Freeman's March. Thank you, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, indeed. I got a lot of Patreon videos to do. I got hella 5 Patreon requests. Hold on 1 second now. Let's see. All right. Yeah, I got a lot of Patreon videos I got to do. So make sure y'all sub to the Patreon, man. Patreon.com/78 Sports TV. We be over there cooking, man. Joseph Jackson said, you seen everyone true colors on April 20th. Absolutely. That's how people are, though, bro. That's why bro, listen, when somebody tell you they rock with you, bro, that don't mean nothing, bro. Trust me. Listen to me, bro, from experience. When somebody tell you they rock with you, I don't care if they cry, shed a tear when they talking to you. It don't mean nothing if you winning while they talking to you. If you up, when you down, right? When you look human, that's when you're going to find out. See? When you look human. You know, when you got regular life problems, you know what I mean? That's when you're going to find out. And the brother, I appreciate the family, the mighty LDBC. And I'm going to tell you why, because the brothers and sisters, they hit me up and they check on me from time to time. How you doing, bro? Don't want nothing. Just hit me up. Text me. Hey, how you doing? Hey, and I don't even want to start naming people because then I end up forgetting somebody and then they're going to feel some type of way. It's everybody, plenty of people, brothers and sisters. Brown Sugar Tate, he probably hit me up damn near every morning. Have a blessed day, King. Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Just good vibes. Stuff to start your day off positive. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we do because we family. But a lot of people are jealous because they don't have that. Some people they don't get along with their siblings, their main family. They don't get along with nobody else. They never been a part of something greater than themselves, so they don't know how to communicate and move and function as a family. You know what I'm saying? Some people are some of these, especially these men. A lot of men out here are extremely insecure about their manhood. Extremely. You understand? What we talked about on Trill the other day with me, BFTB, and Black, we talked about how we have the personalities that can be leaders, and we can also take instruction, right? Because the ego is not there. You understand? I have no problem with taking instruction or somebody giving me some game. Zero. That's how you learn. That's how you become a better leader. See what I'm saying? If I was gonna do a show to talk about politics, talk about Donald Trump and something he doing, some policies, why would I not have Trill Will on the show? Trill Will is more educated than me on that topic. So why wouldn't I have my brother on here so that we could be a stronger force? But some people's ego wouldn't allow that. Some people, oh no, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. Man, ain't nobody better than me. I'm the one. I'm not. Man, I started all this. Ain't nobody finna come in here. If I want to talk about Kung Fu, I don't need no Stormy B, man. What I need, he ain't no better than me. I'm the general. Shit. Man, I ain't talking to Stormy. I ain't doing nothing. But that's how some people are. So they get when they see us moving the way we move, they get intimidated. They get intimidated by the machine moving and functioning. Everybody playing their position, and it's a well-oiled machine. They get intimidated by that, and they do what ninjas do. Ninjas want to destroy something beautiful. A ninja will walk past a bed of roses and just step on them just because. A ninja will walk past an anthill. They ain't bothering nobody. And then and step on it and dirty it all, just mess it up. Ha ha! Forget them ants. I mean, just messing with stuff. And that's why they always messing with the mighty LDBC. They can't stand to see nothing beautiful shining, man. They can't. They all get together, start crying and whining, and then play the victim. They take shots and mess with us, but then turn around and act like we messing with them. Like a little kid. Or you ever seen one of the girls, or them kids in school, right? Uh, I ain't gonna say the girl because I don't even want to offend nobody. But forget that. I'm gonna say what I gotta say. You ever seen a girl? She knows that this dude don't hit women. She knows that, so she feels confident to pick with him. She picking with him, calling him out his name, disrespecting him, slapping him in the back of the head, mushing his face, right? And he's trying to man, he asking somebody to man, get this girl, tell her chill, bro. Tell your homegirl chill out, man. Everybody think it's funny though. She punking them, she pushing them, and blah 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 blah, right? And then finally, he can't take it. He get up and rock her. What happens? Immediately she gonna start crying. Oh my God! He just put his hands on me. I'm calling my brother. And then everybody around who let her do all the stuff to him gonna be like, man, come on, bro. You ain't have to do that, bro. That's how I feel about these marks on YouTube. When we over here seeing what we gotta say, supporting our fighters that we support, these clowns on the other side will come messing with us. Messing with us. Sneak this. As soon as we say something back, then they play the victim. Oh my God. And then what happens? All the lames who saw everything happening The little fence riders come to the chat and say, "Hey man, y'all gotta chill out, man. Man, this ain't a good look, man. Y'all gotta stop doing stuff like this, man. We gotta be together, man. Man, shut up, bro. Shut up. Don't wait until I defend myself to start talking this. The black man got to do the black man. Man, miss me with the cat, bro. Tired of you ninjas. No, you go deal with the busters. When you see them sneak this and hating, say something to them. Don't wait until I respond to come talking about trying to hold me to some high moral standard of, hey man, bro, you too big for this, man. Man, you better than this, bro. Man, get out of my face, dog. Get out of my face. 991 GOAT in the super chat with that 10-piece. Much love and much appreciation, fam. Salute to you. Said fighters that signed the contract to fight clean but pop dirty for the world title fights should be the primary people sanctioning fees or paying sanctioning fees to the commission. Mm-hmm. They ain't gonna do it. See, they support boxing supports these cheaters. Boxing supports these cheaters, fam. My brother Joe Townsend in that super chat with the 10-piece. Much love, much appreciation, my good brother Joe. He said, "Dear 78, I am officially announcing my exit from the LDBC. You hated on me in Vegas and wouldn't let Queen 71 pick me up from the airport. And most importantly, you ain't my general." Yeah, that's what they do, Joe. That's what they say. He ain't my general. People call him general. He ain't my general. It's just crazy, diabolical, nasty work, bro. You be like, bro, what in the world is people talking? What? People call him the general. He ain't my general. Hey, dude, what is it? What is you offended by, homie? What is you offended by? Yeah, these dudes I'm telling you, they got some manhood issues. You got these dudes they want to come online and be ultra masculine and be ultra alpha on the internet, but in their house they betas. In their house, they woman call the shots and direct everything and tell them what to do. You know what I'm saying? You know, so they come on the internet and trying to bluff, trying to sell wolf tickets and whatnot. But in their house, the woman is running them. The woman, she go in that top drawer, that sock drawer, she pull that strap out. Time to peg these jokers, man. She said, "You know what to do. Bend over. Assume the position, knuckle." Oh man, baby, again? Baby, why you like doing this? Shut up and get the grease, knuckle. Now. Yeah, that's what she doing to him. Yeah, these boys be, you know what I'm saying? Boys getting dealt with at home. Yeah, y'all know Joe Townsend up in Vegas. Joe Townsend came in on a helicopter, and he had these. This is what he wanted to do. He wanted me, Queen 71, and them to come pick him up from the airport, right? And I knew. I said, "Nah, don't get Joe. Don't go pick him up, because you know what Joe got. He gonna have this helicopter, and then when you get there, he gonna have all these chicks from coming to America with them rose petals. He just see Joe trying to shine. He's trying to shine too much. You ain't finna shine like that, Joe." Yeah, Joe try to shine. Let me see what they got here. Yeah, Will, they cooks at the house, man. You know what time it is. That's what they be doing. And I'm telling you, bro, when I be saying stuff like that, a lot of these dudes don't like me because of the stuff I be saying about relationships, bro. Now, I know I got like a different lifestyle that a lot of people, my lifestyle is not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't ever try to tell people that my lifestyle is for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I move a certain way because that's just how I move, right? And, you know, but a lot of dudes is irritated by my lifestyle. One of them even told me, I ain't gonna say no names, but one dude even told me, you know what I'm saying? We had a conversation on the phone, and he told me he used to be mad at me. It's ironic because he said, "Man, you know, I used to be mad at you, bro. I used to hate on you." I said, "Why?" "Man, you used to be
Man, I used to see you, man. You had your OnlyFans and stuff, man. I was like, man, dog, man, you doing this thing, man. You be with these girls and stuff, man, and then said later on, I was like, I don't know, man. He alright, man. He pretty cool. Right then and there, I already knew dude was a buster. As soon as he said that, I'm like, this dude a buster, man. But whatever, we on the phone, so let me go ahead and what I'm saying, just talk to him for a second. But yeah, then he ended up doing what busters do. Went right back to hating on me. So I already knew. I mean, that's dude. He admitted it. He jealous. That's what happens. A lot of these dudes is mad because they hear what I have to say about relationships or something. They know they're a sucker. They know they're a simp. Like just like right now, when I said about dudes getting paid, it's a couple of people who listening right now that get paid. Now they mad at me and they gonna hate me. They man, he can't tell me what to do with my butt. Who he supposed to be? You ain't the general of my butt. You can't tell me what to do. If I like, hey man, if I like to get paid, that's just what I want to do. Who is you to tell me what to do with my butt? Oh man, goodness gracious. These dudes are wild out here. What's up, Brown Sugar Tay Tay? Oh man, these dudes are diabolical. Faquan says a lot of submissive men and out here in these relationships that they don't want to be in a relationship with the woman not in control. Yeah, because it's just like some men can't function in society. They more comfortable in being locked up because being locked up, they have no responsibility. It's easy to politic. It's easy for them to go ahead and live. Like there's no responsibility. They ain't got to worry about no IRS. They ain't got to worry about no landlords, no mortgage, no credit card payments. They ain't got to worry about keeping their woman happy. They ain't got to worry about buying their kids no school clothes. Oh, the kids' school trip. You know what I'm saying? They're going to DC. It's gonna cost $2,500. Oh, they ain't got to worry about none of that. They get locked up. They get 3 square meals a day, right? They get the big mama, auntie, or grandma, somebody sending them $50 a month for a canteen, right? They get to hang out with their homeboys. They get to smuggle a cell phone in there, right? Yeah, they living their best life, no responsibilities, right? So some people are happy living that type of life. You know what I'm saying? And then it's just like in relationships, it's some people, men that are happy being submissive and not having to be a leader. They want the woman to lead. You know what I'm saying? And they don't want to be in charge of nothing because they don't want that responsibility of. Because listen, being a leader of a household, of a family, is not an easy thing to do. It's anybody who tells you it's easy is a liar. It's not easy because the decisions that you make affect everybody. So if you're wrong, that woman keeps that in that memory bank. She might not do nothing right now, but if you're wrong about something that costs the family to have to sacrifice something, it's gonna stay there, right? And if you're wrong too many times, it's gonna lead to a problem. You understand? This ain't easy. You know what I'm saying? You got to know what you know what I'm saying? I can't take $50,000 from savings and say, you know what? I'm finna go ahead and invest in some cryptocurrency. I'm finna do that. I can't do that because if this don't work out or this person run off with my money, I gotta now tell my family, well, I know I said I was going to, pay for your college, but I can't because I took this money and invested and blah, blah, blah. And, things happen like this in life. No, because if I take an L like that and somebody play me, all of my old street reflexes are going to come back and it don't matter. Nothing, all the good stuff I learned, all of it goes out the window. All of the bad stuff I used to do, that demon is still inside. See what I'm saying? It is suppressed. It's suppressed through consciousness. But the moment something like that happened, the demon is going to awaken. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you're from the streets, it's going to come back. it's gonna say, "Hi, I've been waiting." And so it's gonna hop out of the little truck like a leprechaun and be ready to go. What's up, Thomas from the Boogie Down? So yeah, man, that's what that is, bro. Some of these dudes, man, they rather let the woman lead so she can take the responsibility. Some of these dudes, they gotta wait for their girl to get paid before they can do anything. You know what I'm saying? And some of these women, they like guys like that. You know what I'm saying? Guys that they can control. You know, have him. You know, long as they can keep him around the house, and he could be a walking dildo for them. They say, hey, look, hey, that cabinet. You know what I'm saying? Find a screwdriver and fix that cabinet. You know what I'm saying? But some of these niggas can't even do that. Some of these niggas can't even take the car to get an oil change. So hey, baby, I know you want the oil change, but who I take it to? Like to Walmart? Walmart do it? Like, oh my God, bro. Hey, baby, I'm driving your car, right? I know I'm supposed to be there in 20 minutes to pick you up, but like, you got a flat tire. She's like, oh, don't worry about it. It's a spare tire. It's in the trunk. You gotta lift up the thing in the trunk. You know what I'm saying? It's under what thing in the trunk? Just lift it up. It's a little, you'll see it. If you go in the trunk and lift up the handle, you'll see underneath there. I don't know what it's called, but it's a spare tire down there. You could try, but like, okay, I found it. All right, so what I'm supposed to do now? Like, bro, I swear, bro. I swear. This is why daddies is important. If you ain't got no daddy, you got to have some uncles or something. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no uncles, then you need to be glued to YouTube looking at man stuff. Like how to change the oil, how to change the tire, the difference between a flathead screwdriver and Phillips and all that. You gotta learn this stuff. This is stuff that basic stuff you're supposed to know. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait until you're 21 to find out you ain't supposed to put cologne on your nuts. Don't wait. Because by the time you find out, it's going to be too late. You're going to be on fire. You did? Shout out to the homie Joe Townsend in the super chat. My brother back in here with the 10 piece. He says, my other reason for leaving is because I can't be associated with the masturbation immigrant who is built like a sloth and talk like an undercover narc. yo, player, look at that. Oh man, he giving it to young Abel. Come on, Abel, don't be tolerating this. Yeah, man, it's crazy work out here. But anyway, man, I'm gonna go and run to the store. I got too much energy right now, bro. I don't know what the hell. That straight drop something different, bro. Bro, I promise you, I feel like I'm pumped up, bro. I feel like some. I know what I gotta do. I'm finna jack off real quick. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. I'm up out here though. Deuces.